Hello everybody and welcome back to another Rockabilly guitar lesson, and I'm back with a wild one that was requested by many people actually. I show you how to play Miss Pearl by Jimmy Wages, which was recorded probably in 1956 at the Sun Studios in Memphis, Tennessee, that's for sure. And you can hear Ray Harris on lead guitar, Jimmy Van Eaton on drums, and the session engineer was Jack Clement. Unfortunately, none of his recordings were released back then in the 50s, kind of understandable because they're not too commercial recordings, but very popular now on the scene. And speaking of the Sun sound, or at least close to it, here's a record that is actually out now. Here is the Dylan Kirk LP. I got it earlier than expected, which is really unusual nowadays, and if you want to have the whole album full of wild piano rock and roll, also in digital form, you can use the fancy download card that is included in the vinyl LP. The CD is still in the making, and I hope that I'm going to have it at the end of May 2022. The link is of course in the description below. Here on YouTube I will show you how to play the first solo from Miss Pearl. The second solo is actually pretty much the same, and the whole song is available on Patreon, yeah, from start to finish, including the jam tracks and the tabs as well. If you haven't done yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell to never miss a lesson like this one. Here's how to play Miss Pearl by Jimmy Wages. First I have to say the guitar is tuned down a whole step, just like in the original. So we got the D here, A, F, C, G, and D again. The solo in Miss Pearl is pretty unique, I think, and it continues with the dark mood of the whole song. Starting on 3 and, you play this lick here. 1 and 2 and 3. You start on the B string. And to the E string, and then back and forth between those two strings, even though you play the same note, the E, from the beginning. 1 and 2 and 3. Then you repeat the exact same phrase. And the next part. One more time. This also starts on 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3. And then the first phrase again with a slight variation at the end. So here you play the 3rd fret of the E string, instead of the open E string. And then the last part. Oh no, let me repeat everything we got so far in the solo. 1 and 2 and 3. And then the last row starts like this. One more time. And bend here on the 5th fret to the 3rd. And then the last note of this part is the 5th fret on the B string. One more time. Into the double stops that we had in the beginning, but this time you only play. So you slide into the 3rd and 4th fret. And then you slide back off again, and then you play the open strings. And then back into the classic rockabilly lick. One more time, the whole last part here. And the whole last roll repeated. And now I will repeat the whole solo at half the speed of the original. 1 and 2 and 3.